My name is Clara Whitman. I am 36 years old. I live in Manchester. I work as a library assistant. I spend my days among books and quiet voices, yet my own life feels loud with worry. My salary is small, and the city is costly. No matter how carefully I plan, it's not enough. My husband, Daniel, works on construction projects far away. Sometimes he is gone for weeks. He sends money when work allows, but it barely keeps us afloat. Most evenings I am alone. I tidy the rooms. I make simple meals. When night comes, I sit near the heater and count the hours passing. We want a baby. The wish follows us everywhere. But wanting is easier than paying. The walls are damp. The heater stops without warning. Bills pile up inside a cupboard. I keep them hidden. I do not tell Daniel. He already looks worn down. One morning, while waiting for my bus, I saw the local listings on my phone. Short lets, temporary stays, fast cash. The idea settled in my mind and refused to leave. That night, I posted a notice. Spare room available. Calm household. Brief stay preferred. My hands trembled as I pressed send. I told myself it was practical. I told myself it would only be for a moment. 2 days later, a man arrived. He introduced himself as Leon Ward. He said he traveled for consulting work. His voice was soft. His clothes were neat. He smiled easily and asked little. He offered more money than I expected. "Just 2 nights," he said. "I'll pay extra." Extra. I thought of the ceiling stains. I thought of the cupboard full of letters. I did not think of my husband. I did not think of fear. I agreed. He arrived that evening with a single bag. He stayed mostly in the upstairs room. The house no longer felt empty. It felt alert, as if it was listening. Late at night, I heard him come and go. His footsteps were careful, almost slow. The next day, he remained inside. The curtains never opened. When he returned that evening, I noticed dark marks on his boots. I told myself it was oil or dirt. I stayed quiet. That night, sounds drifted from above. A sharp clink. Something dragged across the floor. I lay still until sunrise. Before morning fully came, he was gone. No goodbye, no request for change. When I entered the room later, the air felt wrong. The sheets were missing. The floor near the wall was scraped. I opened the window and stood there shaking. I left the room and closed the door, but I couldn't settle. I kept climbing the stairs again, standing in the doorway, staring inside. By midday, I forced myself to go in and clean properly. Under the bed, I found a torn fragment of plastic sheeting, the kind used for painting or covering things. My stomach turned. I left it there and went downstairs. I made tea I couldn't drink. That's when I heard the knock. That afternoon, Daniel came home unexpectedly. He smelled the room at once. "What's happened here?" he asked. I told him about the renter, about the cash. His expression changed, not anger at first, but dread. That evening, the police arrived. They said a man staying briefly was linked to a violent case nearby. They searched the upstairs room carefully. No one looked into my eyes. After they left, Daniel said nothing. He slept on the chair downstairs. By morning, he packed his bag. "You let someone unknown into our home," he said quietly. "This was the only place I felt safe." He left without shouting. Now the house is quiet again, but it feels unfamiliar. The money is already spent. The damp remains. Sometimes I swear I hear movement upstairs. I am alive, yet alone in a space that has become strange to me. And it all began with one small advertisement and a choice I made in silence.